Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with another video. Hope everyone's well wherever you are. Um, Quite a few things I wanted to do today, but I didn't quite get around to them, unfortunately. And the day's almost over. So I think I often take on too much and then overwhelm myself. So by the time, after a certain time, I think I'm not going to be able to do all these things I want to achieve, but or even want to plan for. But anyway, I suppose one of my weaknesses is trying to take on too much. But yeah, so I was hoping to talk about some of the things I hope to do or achieve in March. As I've titled the video rather quirkily, March to Victory, or March to the Very Victory, or whatever. But yeah, so I'm hoping to to be as positive as possible if I can, like try and overcome some of my negative thoughts or self-doubts or things like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll be more positive and address some of my issues or plan for the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and this is a list of some of the things I want to cover. As ever, I want to chop it up into 3 different parts. So here goes. So number 1, I did hope to cover this idea I have for I did hope to in terms of my general plans, not just on YouTube, but I did hope to write up this plan for or type up this plan for Africans and Indigenous people from Australasia to work together, as many people from Africa, Indigenous people from Africa and Australasia, or even friends of Africa and Indigenous Australasians like Aborigines and Maoris, to work together on technology, like to learn and teach each other about technology for at least an hour a day, maybe as many hours as possible. So hopefully by working on that sort of stuff, they can help Africa and Indigenous Australasians to achieve as much as possible and help Black people from those countries or backgrounds to achieve as much as possible. But I didn't quite get around to that as much as I was hoping to. But I hope to promote that idea. As I say, as many people, especially from Africa, as possible, and Maoris, Tories, and Strait Pacific Islanders, how we pronounce it, and Aborigines to work together. In other words, Indigenous people from Australasia to work together with Africans in technology. So again, I hope to promote that idea each possible Monday. So yeah, so hopefully, and also on Tuesdays as well. But yeah, so hopefully I will be able to work on some of those plans. Secondly, again, I was hoping to plan a bit better and sort of think of changes I hope to make and how I hope to improve and be more positive and proactive and hopefully organize my time a bit better, perhaps. A lot of time on Mondays I get a bit I'm sort of conflicted because I want to be miscellaneous or random, or just do whatever comes to my mind, but then another sort of part of me wants to get certain things done, so it's kind of difficult to choose whether I should be more planned and structured or I should just go with the flow. So I sometimes struggle to make that decision, but yeah, so I have to try and make that decision hopefully in the future. Number 3, I was hoping to get back to talking about M.G.T.O.W videos, which I was doing before. Again, I didn't quite get around to it today, but yeah, also for M.G.T.O.W Mondays. Number 4, I hope to talk about every Monday as well. Also, talk about what I hope for mixed race people to stand for, to be pacifists, conscientious objectors, not to join militaries or gangs or terrorism, and call a truce with the rest of the world. So say if people treat us well, we'll treat them well, and we only use violence in self-defense, and even if we learn martial arts or things like that, we only use it to defend the vulnerable or ourselves, and that sort of thing. Number 5, again, I hope to support African technology as much as possible. Number 6, I was hoping to talk about some of my embarrassing hoarding problems, hoarding habits, and things like that, and also my, as you can probably see from my writing, if you see any from my writing, my embarrassing punctuation and how I hope to change it, but I struggle to sort of make changes because I'm quite a creature of habit, and open up about some of my mental health problems, which might inspire other people. And the other thing is, hopefully discussing it will mean that I will be able to, by expressing myself, hopefully I'll be able to feel better about it and sort of address those issues and see if there's some sort of ideas I can come up with, or even with other people's help to challenge to change some of these patterns, or to come to terms with them. I'm struggling to explain it, but yeah, hopefully by talking about it I'll feel better about it somehow. Number 7, again, I hope to talk about some other mental health problems like, as I say, hoarding problems and punctuation, and possibly other things that I have the guts to discuss on YouTube. Yes, for potentially the rest of the world, or if I have a channel, whatever that be, but for other people to see, which is a bit difficult to talk about, but I'll do my best. Number 8, I'd love to talk about like empowering Indigenous people from Australasia. So yeah, those groups talk about Indigenous people from Australasia. I'd love to empower them in areas like STEM, business, entrepreneurship, and things like that. So I hope to talk about the Indigenous Australasian empowerment plan, and hopefully connect with people who might be able to discuss ideas and how to put those ideas into practice, as to how to empower Indigenous people from Australasia, like as I say, in areas, I think empowering them in areas like STEM, especially technology, and in business and politically as well. So I hope to discuss those, like what are the best ways to empower Indigenous people from Australasia, and to make up for some of the history that they went through. Obviously, they went through like pretty much an attempted genocide and things like that. So I think it would be good to help them to overcome some of the challenges they face even today, and that sort of thing. Number 9, I'd love to like be able to write as much as possible, like write my ideas, whatever ideas I come up with, and like spend at least an hour a day writing, preferably more. And whatever ideas come to my mind, I'd love to be able to write them, express them, and put them onto paper, and that sort of thing. Number 10, as ever, I'd love to help young people around the world, and encourage mixed race people to support young people and animals and living things all around the world, and like look after nature, plant trees, and just generally make the world a better place as much as possible. So if you made it this far, thanks so much for checking out my video, and please leave your likes and comments and whatever else, and I appreciate your support, and I'm out. Peace and love.